Good morning, world. I'm Thomas Buchanan. I'm on a water fast, and boy, have I hit a plateau. I mean, this is not my first water fast, folks. I've been doing this now for 2, 3 years. This is the first water fast I can say without exception where the first couple weeks, in 1 week, I lost 12 or 14 pounds in 1 week. Unheard of. Actually, I don't even think it's safe. The second thing that I can say on this water fast is I have hit a plateau. Boy, have I hit a plateau. Now, most people would throw up their hands and say, oh, the hell with it. This isn't working. I quit. I'm going to go eat a dozen donuts. And there are a couple of you that have hit plateaus. Everybody else is losing weight. So congratulations. Let me hear from you. Let me hear your frustrations. Let me hear emotionally how you're doing. I often refer to the first week of my water fast as Hell Week, kind of like Hell Week on American Idol. It's brutal. Okay? I'm a coffee drinker. For me to go off coffee, cold turkey, my body said, hell no. I'm going to give you headaches like you've never had headaches before until you feed me caffeine. And I said, hell no, not gonna happen. And I worked through the headaches, and now the headaches are gone. But my body let me know it did not appreciate me withholding caffeine or coffee from my body. So my body also, for whatever reason, my body would not let me sleep a couple of nights. They're like, well, we're going to keep you up all night if you're not going to feed me. And we'll make you so tired and so exhausted you'll have to feed me food. Well, I didn't, and I survived. So, I got a question yesterday. What's the funniest thing that's happened that you've encountered on water fasting? And, I had to think about that a little bit because, I mean, your first week is your roughest week on a water fast. Then it gets much, much easier. I guess the funniest thing, because as all of you know, because I preach it almost every video, I started out at 315 pounds. Now I'm not as bad as the gentleman that recently contacted me that's over 500 pounds. But he's going to be successful if he persists, if he doesn't give up, if he does not quit. Okay? Well, I didn't get to 500 pounds or over 500 pounds, but I got to 315 and I said, hell no, I'm going to do something that the doctors have not been able to do. I'm going to start addressing my medical issues and getting them resolved. Well, how does that relate to the funniest thing that's happened to you on your water fast? Okay, so I started at 315. I'm now at 225, 227, somewhere in there. And I woke up one day. Honest to God, true story. Woke up one day, and let me tell you something. Weigh yourself every day in the same clothes at the same time. That's really important. Well, let me tell you a secret about fat people. And I love calling all of you people fat because I was fat. I love calling you people obese because I was obese. At 315 pounds, ladies and gentlemen, you're obese. You're not fat. Honey, sir, when you take up 2 seats on an airplane, you're obese. Are you going to do something about it? When they have to buy you a double-wide casket to put you in when you die from stuffing your face full of food, you're obese, honey. You're fat. You're obese, sir. So, true story about fat people and obese people. And I smile when I say this because I'm talking to you, but I'm talking to myself also. Woke up one day and I tell you every video, weigh yourself at the same time each morning in the same outfit. So I stepped on the scales, looked down, and I said to myself, oh shit, and pardon me, YouTube and Google or whoever, for violating your community standards with my language, but I said, oh shit. I said, this is wonderful. Now, I hadn't lost, 20, 30 pounds in a day. So what was so wonderful? I looked down and I could actually see my feet. Did you know that fat and obese people have not seen their feet in years? Why? Because their bellies are in the way. I mean, I was so obese, I was so fat, my belly is in the way. Let me tell you something else about fat people, obese people, especially obese people. And I'm talking to you. And I'm talking to me. You know, when you point your finger at someone, your thumb is pointing right back at you. I was obese. Well, let me tell you something else about obese people. Obese people can't bend over very easily. It's kind of like tipping a cow. Obese people, when they bend over, if they fall over, they're going to have a hard time getting back up. That's just the way it is. And until you wake up one day and you say, I'm tired of being fat, I'm tired of being obese, and I'm going to do something about it. But the greatest thing on all of my water fasts has been to look down and to know that my belly has shrunk enough to the point where I could actually see my feet. I did not know that I still had feet. Oh me. It's just it's the little things in life that make life fun. Now, if you had told me, I mean, losing weight on a water fast is great, and seeing your blood pressure lower back down to normal is great, and seeing your thyroid start to act normal is great, and seeing your A1C number drop from 12 and a half, 13 and a half to 6.5 is wonderful. But the best part of water fasting is that one day when you wake up and look down at your scale and your belly is no longer in the way and you can see your feet. Oh, me. I want to thank every single one of you for your comments, for your both positive and negative comments. You're entitled to your own opinion. This is a channel. I want you to express yourself. I want you to share with me your struggles. I want to know what you're going through. I'm here to help you. So please feel free to contact me. Okay, please feel free to post a comment. I'd like to hear the funniest story you have so far on your water fast. It doesn't always have to be serious. I'm going through a plateau right now. Now, I've never been on a plateau around the 225, 230 area this long. But I'm not discouraged because I know at some point I'll break through my plateau and continue on down. And it's you watching me struggle every day. That's why I do this channel. I'm not looking for fame or fortune. I haven't asked you for $1. I don't want your money. Okay? I don't want you to buy supplements or my book or, I don't want you to throw money at me through Patreon. This is just a fun channel to, honest to God, help you lose weight. Now, I was told when I first started my first water fast, my organs would shut down. You can't go 7 days without drinking water. You'll die. On day one of my very first water fast, you know what I did? I mean, my doctor turned white as a sheet because I told him, I said, I'm going off all meds. Insulin, high blood pressure medicine, thyroid medicine, on and on and on. He's like, well, I don't advise it. I said, I'll take that under consideration. I went off all meds. Now, my logic behind that is, as I lose weight, I'm assuming that the body will readjust my blood pressure levels, my A1C levels, my sugar levels, my thyroid levels, and it has. I was having issues seeing. You know, being a diabetic, your eyes come into and go out of focus. Well, one of the really marvelous things about a water fast is as you lose the fat and start to lose the weight, your eyes readjust back to normal. But in the same breath, I tell each and every one of you, I'm not a doctor. This water fast could kill you. I make no bones about saying, if you go on this water fast, it could kill you. But, you know, again, in the same breath, I say to you, we're all going to die. Do you want to go out in a double wide casket because you kept stuffing food in your face? And you would eat because you're happy, and you would eat because you're sad, and you would eat because of the stress of the assholes that you work with at work, and you would eat because of the stress of family, and you would eat because of the stress of money problems. I mean, we eat. We eat when we're happy. We eat when we're sad. We eat when we're going to a funeral. We eat. We just shove it down, and in large quantities too. So do you want to, there's something called death by cop, I guess. That's when some crazy person points a gun at a cop and the cop blows them away, right? Well, there's also death by food. Do you really want to die and be known as the person that couldn't cope with life and you just kept eating and eating and you ate your way to death? So, yeah, I have no qualms with saying this water fast could kill you. Or this water fast could be the best thing that ever happened to you. Because this water fast is addressing what none of my doctors over 15 years could address. When you go on a water fast, you're attempting to address not a symptom. I mean, you have high blood pressure, but what's causing the high blood pressure? You have eye issues, but what's causing the eye issues? You have extremely high A1C numbers. What's causing that high A1C number? Stop addressing the symptoms, because this water fast will address the cause. And I submit to each and every one of you watching this channel that the cause of your being overweight, your having health issues, the root cause of it is your weight. And if you address your weight and you get your weight under control, everything else will pretty much correct itself. Now, I'm living proof of this. This program, this channel is my testament that I figured it out, and I want to share this with you. Don't send money. I don't want your money. Don't need your money. I want to be an encouragement to you. I want to give you hope. I want to tell you that it's not genetic. You can control how skinny you are or how fat you are. I want to share with you that you're not big boned, as I was told. Oh, you're just big boned. So that's why this channel was created. That's why I come on. Generally, I try to come on once a day. And and I give you my status update. And right now, I'm struggling. I want you all to know that. I'm struggling. I'm struggling between 225 and 230. Okay. I thought by now I would hit 224 or actually go below 224. I'll do it. We'll do it together. We will do it together. I always like to end my show with a saying, difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. Right now I'm going down a difficult road. I'm at a weight plateau. But my difficult road is going to lead to a beautiful destination of me touching 224 and going below the weight of 224 down into the low 220s. So difficult roads often lead to beautiful destinations. Hold on to that. Believe that. Have a little faith in yourself. Grow a backbone. Don't cheat on this water fast. I'm not in your home. I'm not in your condo. I'm not in your apartment. I'm not in your trailer. I can't watch you every moment of every day. So don't cheat. Show yourself a little respect and stay true to your water fast. One more comment I want to make, because I often get asked this, and that's, well, I feel faint. I feel like I could pass out. Let me tell you something. I was on so many drugs, prescribed drugs, not illegal drugs. My drugs came from doctors. I was on so many drugs that I kissed the concrete several times. I completely lost consciousness and passed out. After going off all the drugs and starting my water fast, I have never lost consciousness. And so my attitude was, and I probably had 3 or 4 occasions, especially my first week, when I felt so weak and so tired, and I really felt like I could pass out. And I told myself, I said, look, if I pass out and kiss the concrete, so be it. At some point I'll wake up or I'll die. And I woke up. Actually, I never really passed out during my first week. Actually, I've never really passed out on my water fast at all, on any water fast. Now, I have felt like I could sometimes, but I never really did. But I just told myself and told my body, look, if you want to cause me to pass out,